Welcome to your daily focus for September the 17th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Thank you for sharing me with family and friends. Thank you for subscribing. We have the 17 energy today, and that is making the impossible possible. That is seeing a way forward where you thought there was no path. If you take the 1 plus 7, it's an 8 energy. Our strength, our determination, our courage, we need to embrace it. We need to utilize it. We need to stand strong in our direction, our focus, our vision of where we want to go, of what we want to create, of what we want to step into. We have the new moon. We'll get to that. If we do the numerology of the day, it is the 21 energy. And the 21 energy is it's the final card in the major arcana. So it is the card that says we're almost ready to go forward. We're almost ready to step into the 0 energy again, the 22 energy again. To start a new path, to start a new chapter, to start a new, this could be a blank piece of paper kind of new moon. Because we have that 21 energy. The 21 energy is we need to tidy up the details, the loose ends. We need to complete some things or allow some healing in. We need to leave something in the past. We need to reorganize, restructure, perhaps in some way. It could be very much our routines, right? With all the Virgo energy. And 2 plus 1 is the Empress, the 3 energy, planting the seed. Fertility, birth, rebirth, new beginnings, new starts. And our intuition and our wisdom work together hand in hand whenever we have the 3 energy. So take the time to be grounded. Tap into your inner wisdom, your sage wisdom. Tap into your intuition and come back with the diplomacy, right? The Empress would have a great deal of diplomacy. So whenever we have the Empress energy, we want to think it through. We want to take a day. We want to even pause for the count of 10 perhaps. So we don't let our emotion get in the way or frustration set in or go with the flow. Absolutely. We have the sun and the moon both in Virgo. We will have the new moon in Virgo, and then the moon will move into Libra as the day, around probably getting close to supper time or just thereafter. So we have that beautiful new moon. It's at 25 degrees. 25 in numerology is success, but after chaos or after disruption, confusion, disappointment. So long as you went with the flow and you keep working towards the goal, the end result, getting through something, staying positive about it, you can gain a lot of success today. So whatever difficulties you may be experiencing now or just recently experienced, or maybe you will be experiencing very shortly, know that there is success on the other side. Know that there is a harmony. Know that there is a balance. Know that there is a right decision that will be made. But go with the flow, very much go with the flow. New moon in Virgo, we want to, reorganize. We want to restructure. So it could be our routines, like I said. Okay, it could be our day-to-day routines and making them more efficient so that we are more efficient, so we can free up time, energy, or resources in one area of our life to transfer over to another area of our life where we want more time or energy or resources towards it. So it could be towards your goals, your dreams, your desires. It could be getting that job. It could be going after a promotion. It could be starting a new business. It could be starting a new relationship. It could be growing in your spirituality, growing your stature in the community. For each of us, it will be different. Um, And Virgo energy is a lot about self improvement. So you could be looking at wanting to join the gym, or taking up cycling or hiking or mountain climbing, or just maybe some early morning stretches when you first get out of bed and warm up for the day. Get the blood flowing, so to speak. I think this is the third moon in a row, though, that we've had Saturn involved. So, and I don't think I think in some areas Saturn's getting along with some planets, but arguing with others. But so we're still under that difficulty of trying to move forward, and having those blocks, or feeling like we're spinning our wheels, and things don't go the way we want them to, or people didn't live up to their obligations and you were depending on it. You're going down a street and there was no signs that there was construction ahead, but the road's closed and you got to go 10 minutes back, and now you're going to be late for an important event, perhaps an appointment, perhaps. So Saturn will constantly raise its hand and say no. And I think, well, Mars, right? Mars and Saturn is duking it out, and will be for the rest of this month, I think, first week of October, because of the retrograde, because of the Mars retrograde in Aries. And we just want to go. We want to create. We want to conquer. We want to seize the moment. And Saturn is just no, no, no. And so this is where the frustration will come in. This is where we will start to just want to just pull our hair out, like, oh. People will get on our nerves, or their actions, or their words, or maybe our intent doesn't follow through with action, and we get frustrated with ourselves to some degree. So we need to breathe. We need to take a deep breath. Absolutely. And the Empress energy. We know that we can make the impossible possible. So I don't care what it looks like in the present moment. Take a deep breath. And another, and allow your intellect and your emotion to cement together, to come up with the right action, the right words. And I think you'll find favorable results. Because we've been dealing with this energy, we're getting better at problem solving. We're getting better at tapping into our own inner resources to come up with the conclusion, come up with the right answer, come up with the right decision. So we've been going over this and over this, thinking that we're, just spinning our wheels, but we're learning, and, the decisions are going to be coming. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about making the decisions today. Go within. Tap into your inner wisdom. See what the cards have to say. And Virgo is very much about focusing on the details. So any little project that you had that you've been kind of putting off, not wanting to start it because there's a lot of little detail to it, this is a perfect time to do it. Absolutely. Okay, the more we're looking at the smaller details, the more that we are fine-tuning, and we're not carrying junk forward with us. Look at this, the Three of Cups. This is celebration, happiness. So yeah, success can come after great difficulty, the 25 energy. This is where we have cause for celebration. Good news comes in. Now, it could be somebody else's news, absolutely, but chances are we each in our own way will get some kind of pick-me-up kind of news. Whether or not we really take it in, we really celebrate it as much as we can. Some of them will be great celebrations. Some of them will be like those little cool moments. But this card, being the first one, says to enjoy. Enjoy the beauty that's around you, within you. Try and get out in the country or buy a water or some animals, or, go to the park and watch the children play if that's allowed where you are. Get together with a couple of friends if you can. Celebrate each other, celebrate yourselves. Oh, the Tower card. Oh, I knew. Yeah, because we have that world energy. The world energy says we need to take care of some things before we can really move forward in the way we want to move forward. And the Tower card comes in and says, and if you won't do it, I will. And trust me, the way we decide to take care of the problem is always easier than how the Tower does it. We'll get the same result at the end. So the Tower energy comes into, tear down the walls. Take it right down to the foundation and rebuild. So maybe that's what we need to do with our day-to-day routines. We might want to say, what time do I wake up? What time do I do this? What time do I do that? Is there any way I can change those things around to be more effective? The Ace of Cups, right? And smack dab in the middle, because we'll do 5 cards today. It's a new moon reading. And yes, we will do a Journey of Love card as well. The Ace of Cups, embracing your deepest dreams, your desires, your goals. I mean, this is a time. There's so much magic around you right now. You have no idea. And it's intense. And yes, there's always a degree of magic around us, but it's so strong. And during this Virgo new moon, my goodness. So it's about focusing on where you're going, not where you are. It's about focusing on the dream, the desire, the goals, the success, the harmony, the peace of mind, the well-being that you are stepping into, that you are going towards. And it doesn't matter what your reality looks like right now. This is embracing your dream, your goal, your desires. This is going after your happiness, your joy, your celebration. So don't focus so much about what's going on around you, okay? Things will be put back together just fine. Don't get caught up in those kind of details. Get caught up in the details of your dream going forward. Of what you need to do, where you need to put your focus, your energy. What is holding you back, perhaps? That could be part of it, because we do have the Tower card there. What is preventing you from moving forward? I would be, if only, what? What are the blanks? What would you become? What would you step into? What would you transform in your life if only this were in place, that were in place? Because you will be waiting forever for this to be in place or that to be in place. Okay, I kid you not. It will not show up. That's not how it works. Okay, there's no barter here. It's not like, well, when you show me this, then I'll do that. It's like, no, you've got to go on a belief, a faith, take a risk on yourself. Ace of Wands. When's the last time we got 2 aces back to back? Oh, I told you it's magical energy around you. And this is about the balance. This is about, we are sitting there and we are weighing things out in our mind and we are thinking about the true balance. Look at that. Wand comes in. Okay? Wands are our perceptions. It's our ambition. It's our fortitude is what I heard, so I'm gonna say it. And even though let's look at the fog around us, okay? So no, there's not a lot of clarity. No, there's more questions than answers. Absolutely there is. But down at the very core, down at the very base, certain things. So it really doesn't matter about all the other stuff. It's what is it that you know right now inside of you in order to make that decision, in order to move forward. What is calling to you? What is telling you to push past something or let go of something so that you can have the true balance? That the clarity will come in. The fog will lift. And it's not like you necessarily have to go chasing after those answers. It's answers to your questions. It's more of they'll come to you. You'll get those aha moments. You'll get those epiphanies. You'll get the fill in the blanks through osmosis of your environment. And the Five of Cups. Oh, and how we worry. How we worry, and we just don't know. And of course we don't know. Of course we don't know, because we haven't stepped into being that person yet. Walking that path. Diving into that journey. So we need to turn around. We need to see those cups sitting upright, waiting to be filled. Yeah, we've probably failed in the past. Yeah, we probably dropped the ball once or twice. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have acted when we didn't, or we didn't act and we should have, or said something and we couldn't take it back. And if we're going to sit there and we're going to cry over spilt milk, because that's what this card is, it's looking at all the little failures and all the little reasons why we couldn't and all the little frustrations that come in our way. And we get so ready to throw in the towel when this card comes up. So I'm telling you, there's a lot of magic around. Look around. Look around. See the opportunities that are right there before you. Okay, well, we've got a mantra card here. They don't want to shuffle at all. There we go. New beginnings. Begin your new life. The phoenix rising out of the ashes. The tower may come and strip it down, but the phoenix rises out. You rise out. New, reborn, birthed into a new path, a new way, a new routine, a new lifestyle, a new partnership, a new friendship, a new job, a new career, a new healthy regimen for yourself, a new whatever it is for you. And it's time to begin. It's time to start. It's time to take a risk on yourself. It's time to say, I've got this. And what I don't have, please come and help. New beginnings burst with assertive confidence and excitement, making the start of a new direction full of adventure. You are in a good position to use abilities and desires to reach your full potential. You are being guided to act now and use this creative energy and enthusiasm to get this project successfully underway. You are being driven by a creative force. And the mantra is, I am excited and ready for a new beginning. I am excited and ready for my new beginning. Absolutely. We'll get an animal card, and then we will go to the Journey of Love cards. So we do have very good energy now. It does look like we have a huge frustration coming in. The 21 energy kind of talks to that, but the Tower really puts that exclamation mark against, there will be struggles, there will be hardships, there will be decisions that need to be made. So take a step back and then think it through and go with the flow. And don't worry, because many of those problems will reach their own conclusions, or you will come up with the right conclusions if you take your time and tap into your inner wisdom, your intuition. Blessings. And we cannot forget to be thankful ever. I'll get the little turkey out here. Blessings, gratitude, and thanks. So whenever that magic does show up in your life, always take a moment to say thank you. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. It is a perfect opportunity to create peace within your soul so that the gratitude is pure and that there is forgiveness from the past by looking at the now and then creating the future. Begin a new tradition. Maybe create a gratitude tree and write down a few things that you are grateful for each day. Hang it on the tree as a reminder. Go around your dinner table and express thanks, not just on Thanksgiving. Create a gratitude journal. Whatever you want to express your gratitude to spotlight your blessings, do it so that there is a constant reminder around you, so that you can see that you are blessed, even when you feel otherwise. Because with that Five of Cups kind of energy, sometimes we don't feel blessed at all. We feel just the opposite. We feel like there's just no way forward sometimes. We have nothing. We're slipping instead of going forward, but it's our perception. It's just like when we say the planets are in retrograde. It's only our perception that they look like they're going backwards, but we're always going forward. We're always transforming. We're always creating. So no, even, with new moons, we are in the darkest moment, right? There is absolutely no light. The sun and moon sit together in the sky. So we can't see at night. It's pitch dark. And out of that, the phoenix rises. Out of that, you rise. So take a deep breath. Think things through. You'll find the answers you're looking for. And then give thanks for it. Okay, let's get a Journey of Love card, shall we? I always love the messages from this deck. And it's so vibrant. It's so alive. So the journey of love, loving other people, absolutely loving yourself, even more important. And we have fire and ice. Fire and ice, 37. The 10 energy, the 1 energy, the magician. Moving towards better times, 37. It's a little on the long side. We'll read the poem first. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes. Across a span of moments called time, there are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. You are learning to hold the tension of opposites, of those things that don't immediately seem to go together within your being, without collapsing into confusion, judgment, or denial. There is passion and serenity, creation and destruction, new life and death emerging within you. Or perhaps within your relationships. Sometimes this is hard to handle. We want to make things simpler or just let go of the conflict and the complexity and choose one or the other. And you are grand enough soul to be able to withstand the rigors of depth, to go deep, to live fully, to let the divine have its way through you requires a willingness to stand at the center of the pairs of opposites and eventually know that they are connected to each other and they exist only in the relationship to each other, to breathe and simply be. If you are consciously feeling the conflict in your life, internally or externally, then you are being initiated through fire and ice. Stay present, be patient, and wait. There is nothing to fix here, just an awareness to step into as divine creation continues to unfold through you. As you master this initiation, you will find a sweet nectar of bliss dripping within. This oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now, you do not need to engage in it. Simply be present to it and allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to clear direction. It may seem impossible, beloved, but it is not. You are a vast being. Give yourself a chance to realize this and have patience. All is becoming, including you, according to the perfection of divine design. This oracle brings specific guidance on any relationship matter requiring a decision until you have simple clarity in your heart, beyond the pushing away and the pulling closer. Then it is time to wait, for there is more yet to be revealed. Only when your heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as feels truthful for you. So pull it back. Give yourself time to attach your sage wisdom and your intuition together to work as one. Don't worry so much about it. You will come up with the right decision. You will come up with the right answers, or you will allow it to work itself through on its own, whatever the conflict is. But you grow from this. You strengthen your path from this. You strengthen your wisdom from this. And you are able to plant those new seeds going forward without things weighing you down that should have been left behind anyways. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.